Hey everyone, we're just having some technical difficulties getting everybody in the match across the country, and as you can see, we are having a little technical difficulties locally here getting all four screens to show up, so we may have to go with just the three that we can grab at this point, and hopefully we can get our stuff sorted out by the second match. So we just got our go ahead from HQ to start round one, so we're heading in now. We do have everybody on site here at Code Ninjas Brookfield for our match today, which is great to have the whole team together on site. Unfortunately, it's a shame we got the technical difficulty that we can't pick up XPL Brookfield 4, but we'll work through it as we go. So as usual, we've got Ari Safari up in the upper left corner. We have in the lower left side, we have Fancier Bread 7. The stream that we're not picking up is Emperor. We're picking up. We're not picking up Emperor in the lower corner. So we've got AVO Pumas in the upper right. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. These guys are on the Swan Island waiting to get in. H Home Office just as always reminds us they do have one player in the match from Home Office to start, and they have him wear a skin, which most of the players aren't allowed, so they know to leave him alone, and they just try to get out of the match as quick as possible, because if you go chasing him, it doesn't count as an elimination. So that's just how it works with the matchmaking. So these guys have definitely set up a pattern here. They do like to drop at that satellite station that you've seen them drop the last few weeks. We'll see if they continue along that route. Pretty much every time they've come into a match, they've been able to land uncontested and get well equipped, even pick up a cosmic chest before moving in, and then maybe interact with a few NPCs along the way, and then it's really touch and go once we get to make first contact with uh, with one of our opposing squads. So a couple of them we've won those exchanges, and others we've got knocked. And it's a difference between second place and fifth place sometimes, even depending on when that happens. So let's dip in. Let's take a look at Ari Safari. He's still coming down. Looks like he's going to come down over by the bridge. We've got AVO Pumas, and looks like Fancier Bread 7 are already on the ground. And of course, we're not picking up Emperor at the moment. Everybody making sure they're grabbing enough building materials so they can build. I know Ari likes to go, tries to elevate. Well, hopefully we can get him a sniper for late game. Does a really good job of putting that to effect from elevated positions. So, but we'll always see how it goes. Switch back to the four-person view here, and it looks like they're alone once again here. This is their spot. So, all right, these guys are getting shielded up, checking out, checking all the corners, investigating all the buildings, seeing what they can find. Take a little bit of a closer look. Looks like we do have some ranged weapons here for our Safari. That's great. Got shotgun and some assault weapons here for AVO Pumas. And it looks like we're on the move now down the hill. A little bit lightly equipped here for Fancier Bread 7. So let's see, driving the boat on land. All right, whatever it takes. Looks like these guys are going to go for maybe get a cosmic chest. Yep, there we go. So far they're sticking to their formula. Go to the satellite station, come down, unlock the cosmic chest, improve all of their gear, and we'll see what they get here. See if they usually end up being pretty well outfitted by the time they make contact with another squad. And then it just kind of, as Fortnite goes, it just kind of comes down to luck. And so we go, okay, so we got plenty of shields to go around. We've got some blue weapons here. I know last week they were able to get a bunch of launchers, and they did like those. They tried using those to some effect. Didn't work too well for them in the first round. A little bit better in the second round, but they've finished higher in previous weeks. So we'll see how they do today. Again, they've got the high ground, just kind of scoping out. Ari Safari looking. Take a peek in here on him real quick, heading up to the top. See if we can't see anybody out at range. Checking on Avio Pumas. And these guys are still collecting materials, making sure they've got plenty of building supplies for the end game. Staying on top of that hilltop, see if they can't see anybody from downrange. All right, looks like they're going to be moving in here. Just kind of slowly moving down the hill, moving towards the center, coming up on the river. So far, no contact. Take a closer peek in. Still have 24. I did not hear the final count from home office of how many we have in the match at this time. Okay. I'm sorry, we're having some audio difficulty. Hopefully we'll get that fixed as well. So we're down by the river here, continuing to equip. Everybody's in pretty good shape. Everybody's got full shields. We have pretty good weapon loadout. Now it's just a matter of when and where we make contact with that first squad and how it all shakes out. So these guys are continuing to move. Just gonna keep going, doing a good job of staying together as a squad. They're just kind of working their way into the map here. So coming up on a few buildings here. We'll see if we can tell if anybody's already been through this area. See if we can't make any kind of contact. Looks like Ari Safari's already in there. Same with the Avio Pumas. These guys are pushing up pretty aggressively, but looks like they may be here alone. So, and doesn't look like anybody has been here. So these guys are well equipped here for whenever they finally do engage with somebody else on the map. Oh, let's check it in on Avio Pumas here. We have contact. Nope, just still looking around, trying to find better equipment. Switch back to the 4-player view, see if we can't give us a better chance of catching some action here when they do finally make contact. So, but there's a lot of stuff here. These guys are checking all the floors, working their way up to the high ground. Try to get high up in the building. Maybe they can take advantage of that high point and put that sniper to work. See if they can see anybody approaching. Looks like we still have 24 left in the match, so that's probably what we started with, or close to it. So everybody jumped pretty well spaced out. Might take a storm closing in a round or two to really push these guys together and kind of force some conflict here. Ari's heading up to the top of the roof, see if we can't see anything from up there. Let's take a peek at what he's looking at. There we go. So okay, so we got a squad across the road. Getting some good shots in. See if we can get a knock there. Good job from Ari. Building up. These guys like to get some high ground and some cover that they can make use of. Oh, Ari fell through. Down into the river. He's back up. Looks like Avio Pumas is got a good spot, picking them off. The kind of part of the squad is just kind of stuck halfway on the hill. Oh, we got Avio Pumas has been knocked and eliminated. We still have Ari. Oh, Fancier Red 7's been knocked as well. We got Ari and it looks like we also looks like it might just be Ari left. Ari Safari up in the top. Uh-oh. All right, Avio Pumas is back. Oh, and we placed 6th. All right, well, that's the end of the first round. Once again, pretty well equipped. Came up against the first squad, and they knocked us. So, well, what we're going to do is we're going to get a pause here. We'll see if we can't fix some of our technical difficulties before the start of the next match, and then we'll jump right back in. So, be back shortly. All right, we'll be restarting the second match here shortly. They reopened the lobby. There's currently 13 players in the queue, so we're still waiting for some of the squads to come in. I'm not sure if the first one is done yet, but should be starting up hopefully soon. Check. All right, we've got 25, it looks like, in the lobby. We're looking for a total of 29 for this round. We have still having some technical difficulties bringing in Emperor's screen, so I've just filled in a second copy of Ari here at the bottom, just to fill out the screen of Ari Safari. So, hopefully we'll get that sorted out next time, but we just can't get it pulled into the feed. Um, so we're just waiting for the last few players to join, and then we'll get this thing going. We will need to get started shortly here, just so that we don't back up the next match starting at 3 o'clock. So I'm guessing we'll be starting any second here. We're at 25, so it looks like we're waiting for one final squad to get logged in, and then we should be good to go. Just waiting on one last team that's having technical difficulties. I think it's Colombia to get back in. So all right, the Columbia squad is back in. I think we're late in though. As soon as they got in, the Lake Norman, Florida squad just got kicked, so we're waiting for them to be able to get back into the match. I think that's going to put us at 33 this time around. So we must have been missing the squad from the first match. So hopefully we'll be starting soon. They're going to have to start it soon so that we don't run out of time before the 3 o'clock matches start. So all right, and I'm just hearing in my ear that Lake Norman is in. So there we are. We're at 33, and we're getting ready to start here. So we'll see if our team sticks with the same strategy. Well, if we go to the same satellite station, get all geared up, go to the same cosmic chest, get all geared up a little bit more, work our way over to that hill and down across the river where we seem to always run into another team. And for the last few rounds, that hasn't ended well. So hopefully this time around we'll get a little bit better success. So all right, they're on Spawn Island here, waiting for the bus to take them in. So like I said, so we've got Ari Safari showing up in your upper left and your lower right. We are having trouble getting Emperor's computer to link up to the stream today. Hopefully we'll have that sorted out for next time. And then we've got Avio Pumas in your upper right, and then we have Fancier Bread 7 in your lower left. So we do have 3 of the 4 players on here. Hopefully that'll give us a good enough view just to figure out what's going on. Fortnite being Fortnite, sometimes you just, without us being able to move the camera for spectating, we're a little bit at the liberty of wherever these guys might be looking at the time the action takes place. And, when they're building structure for defense and everything, it's tough for us to see exactly what's going on. But sometimes they come from behind and nobody knows what happened and you're back in the lobby. So all right, here we go. Zooming in. Looks like they are going to go to possibly the same spot. See what happens when they hit the ground. They're on the bus. Total of 32 players in the match. And off they go. So diving down, we'll see how this one shakes out. So looks like 3 of them are going back for the main satellite station, and I think Ari tagged the bridge once again. So that has been their recurring strategy. It's worked out well for them as far as getting equipped. All right, we're all on the ground. We have just hearing some stats in my ear from home office. It looks like that was a pretty one-sided match, unless their stats are incorrect, in that only 2 squads are currently showing up of having any eliminations in the first round. So we've got. So we'll see. I don't know if that's if we've got 2 really good teams in here, or if our stats are just inaccurate at this point. But these guys, they're sticking to their strategy here. That does seem to be working from getting a good loadout. As far as getting a good loadout to head into the next stage of the match, there we go. We're going to grab the boat, running across the land again, probably down to the cosmic chest. And let's see, what do we got here? So it looks like Avio Pumas has got a sniper rifle this time. Looks like we don't have shields yet for the entire squad, but hopefully we can. We'll find a little bit of those. Usually we get a little bit more of that stuff in the cosmic chest. Let's see if these guys stick with that same strategy. Yep, and here we go. All right, so continuing to grab materials, waiting for everybody to come on over and regroup over here by the cosmic chest. Now they just have to open it. See if we can get something good here. If we can get something out of this chest that'll give us the edge to improve our outcome here. We've got to call quite a few fifth, sixth place finishes here these last few matches. Let's see. I know this group has been capable of doing is working as finishing placing as high as second. So let's see if we can get some good gear here and have a similar finish. Looks like they almost have it open. There we go. Okay. So at least looks like at least one epic. These guys are usually pretty good at sharing. There we go. And the guys are dividing up all the goods. Make sure everybody's in a little bit of a good spot. Everybody's going to have at least a little bit of shields, but unlike last round, these guys were mostly maxed out. That's not going to be the case this time. So hopefully they find a little bit more along the way. There we go. Some good sharing as well. So it looks like they're all about halfway. They're right on the edge of the storm there. Taking a quick peek at the map and head uphill. See if they can't find a good spot. Work their way into the finish, into the next circle here. See if they can continue to go for the high ground. Give them some sort of advantage. Nope, they're not going to go all the way to the top here. Looks like they're going to kind of work their way about halfway up the mountain. They won't be silhouetted on the horizon, at least for anybody that's taking a peek out this direction. They do look like they're sticking together as a group, which is good. So if they should come across anybody, they'll be there to help support each other and hopefully keep the squad together and intact. We got, looks like we do have a sniper for Ari Safari, so that's good. Everybody's got an okay loadout here. So taking a closer look at Ari, take a little bit of a closer look at Avio Pumas. Not the best loadout, but these guys are doing in decent shape here, and Fancier Bread 7, so you can see what these guys are carrying. Switch back to the four-person view to help us give a little bit better of a option or advantage of catching some action here. Looks like Ari's in his settings, trying to dial some things in. So far, I'm not seeing any contact. These guys are being pretty. I can hear them talking in the other room. We've got some good communication going on over there. I don't know if they've spotted somebody. It looks like they're trying to peek around the corner here. They're trying to stay low. So let's switch to single player view here. See if we can't get a better idea of what they're trying to scout out. I don't know if they saw somebody or if they're just found a good spot that they want to try to hold here. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there was a vehicle on the ground. Looks like they got somebody stuck in a car at the bottom of that ravine by the river. So I can't tell. Looked like they might have tagged one of them. Go back to the four-person view. See if we can't see who's. There we go. Yep. Okay. So they got somebody still. Oh, we got Ari Savari's been knocked. There we go. Okay, we got a team coming over to support him, putting up some defensive structures around him. Get him revived here, back in the match here in a second, or 5 seconds, I guess, to be exact. We do have the high ground on these guys, so that does give us an advantage. Looks like they are trying to work up the side over there, maybe try to come around and flank us, but we should have a good viewpoint here. They are building defensive structures on their way up. try to block our line of sight. Looks like we got Ari's been knocked again. All right, there we go. Get him back in the fight. Okay. Oh, they're coming in. Looks like somebody came in. Looks like I think they got a knock there. Looks like everybody's still here with for our team. There's another one coming in. All right. There we go. Looks like we got a couple of eliminations. All right, that's a good start for us here. Hopefully we can get some good loot off of them because we're not in the best shape. We got a couple of our players that took a lot of damage in that exchange, and we don't have a lot of shields available. So these guys are doing a good job. I can hear some celebrating going on in the game room right now. So that's that's always a good sign. I think they like how that engagement turned out. It's been a long time since they've come out on top when they've exchanged fire with that first group. So, oh, I'm not sure if I was intentionally dropping down, but we're down and on the move. I'll switch back to the four-person view here. These guys are going to go head down the river. They got to try to get back into the storm or keep from getting into the storm. They're heading towards the next circle. They didn't get very far in the boat. So looks like they're probably going to have to. Oh, they're going to try to keep it moving. All right. Oh, I think I saw somebody up on the top of the hill there. Found some chests. Hopefully we find a little bit of shields and some health in there. There we go. There's some big pots in there. So these guys will be able to hopefully replenish their shields. Hopefully get a little bit for everybody. Set them up for their next for the next squad that they come across. So it looks like there are still 20 left in this match out of the original 32, I believe. So still a lot of squads left out there. There are one of 5 squads left in the match. Hopefully we can keep this going. All right, just about everybody's back to full shields, assuming Emperor's doing as well. We can't see his screen. See if we can't make contact here. All right, these guys are on the move, playing around with the chicken. We're gonna head over across the bridge. I don't know if they like. Looks like we got a couple of the guys on the squad have the alien creature on them and give them a little bit more jump boost. Some guys like that, some guys don't. I guess it's just a matter of personal preference. Still picking up, making sure they still got plenty of building materials here for the end match. These guys continue to move in. They are still outside the next circle, so they do have to keep pushing up. Looks like they're moving towards the corner complex. So I don't know if they'll run into anybody here, or if everybody looks like there's stuff on the ground there. So there's definitely been some people around. Oh, now we got a. Now we see a vehicle out there on the horizon. So we do have contact with our next squad. Hopefully they're moving up here. Get a little bit of lag with our stream here. Hopefully that clears up before we get up there and make contact. Oh, it looks like they got a facing off against an alien spaceship. I can get a little bit of lag here with our streams. Getting a little tough to figure out what exactly is happening here, but we are still working our way in, trying to stay out of line of sight with that alien spaceship. And these guys continue to work their way up. So we still have the full squad, which is great. There's 15 people left in the match. We are at 3 o'clock. We're going to have a quick transition over to our Overwatch team here shortly. So things are going to be tight here for our matches. So these guys are still working. Looks like there are some there's some action up there above the hill. Yep, people are. We see another squad building up defensive structures. These guys are still outside the circle, and they do have the storm behind them. They're going to have to work their way uphill to get it to be engaged. These guys are. Team is showing up, making a little bit of noise outside the door. So, all right. Well, these guys are still going. We've got most of our squad here. It looks like all of our squad's still here. So, how many we've got left in the match? Looks like only 8 or 9 left in the match. These guys are in still outside the next circle, but they're in pretty good shape here. It's getting tight. These guys are doing a really good job. Got looks like 6 eliminations for the squad. Some of these matches get so chaotic at the end. It's really tough to track all the activity going on here. So we've got said we still have our full squad here. Looks like we're replenishing all of our gear, trying to get ourselves in a decent position here. There are only so there's got to be one other squad left out here. There's loot all over the ground. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other players. I don't know. They may have to move into the circle here. Just there we go. Okay, so we are back inside the circle. I'm guessing we're going to run into that last squad here fairly quickly. These guys are in a good spot here. We are well positioned here to try to see if we can't win our first match. So we are going long, and we got a late start here with all the technical difficulties, but so far it's all worth it. I was trying to think. It looked like maybe there was a guy up at the top of the hill there. I don't know if we saw it or not. Whoa! Looks like Ari Safari's really close. See if we can. Did we get a knock or not? Bounty complete. Okay. All right, so we still have 3 of our squad here. We are inside the next circle. Looks like they're going to head up, try to get up to the top of this, get a little bit more visibility from this top of this hill. Oh, looks like we might be facing off against a spaceship here. Which, hopefully if they can keep engaging it at range and not take any shots. Oh, there we go. Okay, we see it. We got line of sight. They built a big tower up there over on the other hill. I'll see if we can get a peek. We'll switch back to the 4-player view. See if we can get a better view of the action on these guys. So I think both squads are in the circle. All right, we're moving up, trying to get more closer to the center of the circle. All right, this should be it here. See if we can't get into a good position first. They do have a pretty good structure built, so they've got some high ground on us here. Looks like they got a sniper sitting up there at the top. I don't know how I don't know how many of them left on their team. Trying to get a better look here. So it looks like there's 7 left in the match. We got pretty good view. There we go. Okay, we got another knockdown. Got 5. Hey, and there we go. Boy, it happens fast. We got our first win. Congratulations to XPL Brookfield. That's awesome. What a way to finish. Lots of technical difficulties today. Um, but hey, you can't argue with the way these guys finished strong. So great job to all of our team. Thanks for anybody that joined in. Apologies for any of the difficulties with the audio and some of the streams. We try to improve these things every week. But hey, congratulations to our team for their first Fortnite victory. So we'll be celebrating here with the team shortly, and we'll be checking in with you